Me, if I'm going, Ice Cube is a fucking lyricist.
I can't stand Ice Cube.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting-wise.
Really?
He's the same in
How much time we got left here? Because should I just tell him to leave now?
Let me tell you something. Tommy Chong.
So you don't feel Ice Cube as a lyricist?
Not at all.
Wait a minute.
You don't think that...
One of the songs I hate the most, if it comes on, I want to shoot the radio. Today was a good day.
One of the biggest songs ever?
Ugh.
Hey, man.
Ice Cube's in the building. Hey, what's happening?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, I want to ask you something, man. I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who is this?
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said there's nothing
Is
that
he
you
a comedian?
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me laugh, so I don't know if he a comedian.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. And I'm like, wow, like what?
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that you know, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. You know, everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. You know, he entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. You know, I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean, in the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview and we were talking about hip hop and rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube, musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. Just not a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Bird music. Yes, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Jadakiss. I love Snoop. How come that don't get highlighted?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had a link in the description for the clips in the beginning from Big Boys TV where they had Aries Spears on recently, and Ice Cube name came up, and y'all heard what he said then. And also 97.9 Big Dog Blasts, they had Ice Cube on there as Aries Spears made an appearance on Vlad and talked about that comment that he made on Big Boy TV where he just trashed Ice Cube's career. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with Aries Spears right here, as he knows exactly why Ice Cube felt the way. Because when you listen to that in full context, he completely is not just giving an opinion about Ice Cube. It's the way that you give your opinion. Yes, we are entitled to our opinions, We can give our opinions however we want to give them. But when you go that detailed and that descriptive and you talk with that amount of like tearing down on a nigga and what he done in the game, he gonna feel how Ice Cube feel about you. He gonna say, man, I don't even know who that dude is. Or, hey, man, I ain't never seen him on nobody top 10 list. He most definitely know he taking a slight at you. He know what he doing. Of course Ice Cube know who you are. But he's saying, hey, bro, I'ma just trash him because he went at me. It ain't about you saying, I don't like Ice Cube as a rapper. It ain't about you saying, well, hey, he's not a good actor at all, or he's not great at it. It's the way that you said it. And then you took a firm stance. And once you do it more than once, it can be considered a campaign against my name and my brand. It just is what it is. Aries Spears went so far as to say, like Keanu Reeves, when Vlad brought that up, like, hey, I don't look at him as a great actor, but he has great movies. Oh, I think Aries Spears might have said it first when he was on Vlad. And he was like, you know, The Matrix, John Wick, and the type of movies that Keanu Reeves has done. Yeah, he doesn't have these great roles. He's not playing a great character, but the movies are great. Well, Vlad was like, well, can't you say the same about Ice Cube? He's been in some great movies. Boys in the Hood, Friday, even going on to Higher Learning and those things. And Aries Spears still said nah. So that means you're trying to actually tell me that I'm not good at nothing at all. You're talking about all these movies I've been in, Anaconda, and they've been great movies that I played a role in, no matter if I was playing myself or not. You can't give somebody else credit for doing the same thing that I've done, but then tear me down on it. Then we all know Today Was a Good Day was a classical song in the culture, not just for that time, just period. One of the top rap songs ever. On top of the fact, the nigga Ice Cube is a lyricist, my nigga. Is you serious? This nigga was writing music as a teenager. Now, you might not like the sound. You don't have to like him as a rapper, but to go out your way and then explain it that way, don't act like you don't know why people are calling you a hater, bro. Because if you just said, hey, Ice Cube music ain't that good to me, his lyrics ain't that cold to me, hey, I'm not really a big fan, it wouldn't be this. We wouldn't be talking about it right now. You chose to go all the way down through there, and then when somebody put it up on the board to make it make sense, you continue to make it not make sense with the comparison of Keanu Reeves with Matrix and John Wick and the movies that he's done, but Ice Cube can't get the same. Come on, Aries Spears, you're standing on nonsense right now, and you're trying to play dumb. He said a little bit more in his response as well, but this is what Aries Spears does a few times a year, says things that he know that don't make no sense. And the thing was me, this is what I call throwing rocks and hiding your hand, because you don't want to stand on what you're saying at all. You want to try to make it seem like, oh, y'all tripping with me for no reason. It ain't the fact you gave it an opinion. It's how you gave the opinion. It's the way that you went to stand on the opinion to where it got backed in the corner and you still made no sense about it. And I'm a nigga myself. I don't really expect too much out of Aries Spears, especially after I saw that nigga all oiled up and greased up, kissing on boys. It looked like, I don't know for sure, just seeing that video, I was like, that is wild and that is nasty. And for a nigga to have that come out and then try to act like it wasn't nothing, or I was playing a role, no, sir, my nigga. That ain't a role that I would be playing at all. Like really oiled up and greased up like you're ready to bust up boys' backs. And I think y'all took it there with the imagery in that video. And I said, wow, this nigga is different for him to try to stand next to this and act like that was a good decision at that point in time where he was probably clearly with some, call it a parody or whatever. That ain't no parody to me, nigga. That was out of there. But he gonna say what he say, he gonna do what he do, but nah, don't play dumb with it, bro. And we all know, yeah, he'll say like, I like Snoop and I like certain West Coast artists and things like that, so don't try to make me a hater. But nigga, everybody know you're heavily New York and East Coast biased, and you be trying to trash niggas out the South and trash niggas from all over the country with music. It just is what it is, man. Can he be correct to some things at times, the way that he observes things and give a direct comment on stuff? Yeah, he do, for sure. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.